O'Sensei used to say that you understand Aikido if you master 3 exercises or techniques. Suwariwaza Ryote-dori Kokyuho, Katate-dori no henko, and Morote-dori Ikkyo. So today we'll take a look at the Katate-dori no henko. We'll explain you a bit more in detail this exercise and a few axes of how you can explore it and deepen your understanding of Aikido. Okay, so I'll ask Sandra to help me with explaining the Katate-dori no henko. So the attack is Katate-dori, the basic attack here. And actually, if I have a strong opponent who is holding on to my wrist, I cannot move to the side. If she holds on to this, I cannot escape. I cannot do any other movement. So ideally, I want to keep my wrist at the place where it is and use it as an axis of my pivoting around this point, okay? So this is the axis for me. And I want to, so here I have a freedom of movement because I'm not going against, I'm not escaping, I'm not pushing her or pulling. I'm just entering so that I can enter here. An important thing in the Katate-dori no henko is that I want to bring my center behind the wrist. So this way when I turn from my center. Okay, I don't manipulate the hand here, which is also going against a little bit, but I really do it from my body. And directing myself towards the shoulder. So I want to turn around and find myself at the side of uke. We will show it in a moment direct in front of the camera. With hands extended here, nice connection. And I want to be looking at the same direction as Sandra was looking in the beginning and stay connected with her aside of her. Okay, shoulder, shoulder, more or less. So we'll show it from a bit different angle now, straight to the camera. So once I have turned here, I do an irimi tenkam here actually, in terms of footwork. I turn around, so I'm at side of Sandra, feeling into her body, so like connecting. Actually, I want to be in her feet so that she cannot take a step from here. If she tries to take a step, it's really difficult for her, okay, because I'm kind of gluing her to the ground through this connection, okay, and I want to be stable, hand nicely extended. When we explain this exercise to children, we say sometimes you want to offer a pizza to someone. So you have a pizza in both hands, a very big pizza, and you want to offer it, okay, in front of you. So don't be small, don't be rigid, just extended and feeling into the partner, into the uke. So there is one thing that it's nice to control at the end, especially in the beginning, when you want to get a feeling for this, is the stability at the end of the movement. So when I finish, okay. So when I finish the movement, I want to have a stable hanmi here, a solid position. So I will ask Sandra to go in front of me and push me to see if I'm well grounded, well aligned here. If she cannot push me, I mean, it's possible to push me to the side. If she tries to the side, of course, I will not be able to hold on to it. But when I finish the Tai no henko, I want to have this nice stable hanmi, extended arms, and keeping the position being stable. So the stability at the end of the Tai no henko is very important because if I'm not stable, the uke can take over, can pull me or push me and destabilize me. So if I finish the Tai no henko and I'm kind of not in front of my center, but here in front of Sandra's center, she can directly pull me. Or if I'm, even if I'm not there, if I'm in front of me, but I'm not really very stable, she can push me. If I don't connect into her body, into her feet, she can use the body to enter and push me to the side. So the stability at the end and the good connection with the body of the uke is very important. So this was the basic version, the Kihon, so with a static attack, where we prepare, stand here, and then we can turn around and do the Tai no henko. We practice also the Kino nagare in movement, where the attacker is coming in. So actually the way we do it is, when I'm ready, I will offer my hand, and as Sandra is coming in, I will directly do the Tai no henko and stop her here. And again, it's the same two principles. I need to be stable after the turn. So I need to be stable myself, and I need to connect into her feet to stop her. If I miss any of this, or she can just go through. Wait, push. Yeah. So if I'm not stable, if I don't get into her feet, she can take over the control of the situation. One important difference between Kihon and Kino Nagare is the distance, the spacing. So we will do it this time on this side. Kihon.
Okay.
So because she's standing in place and I need to find myself aside of her, I need to do a bit bigger step forward here to find myself next to her foot, more or less. Okay, as you can see. If she's already coming in and I do the same thing, the same entry, I will actually miss her. I will go too far. So I need to adjust it a little bit depending on the speed she's entering. When I'm moving to the side, she's still advancing. So I need to find the right spot where I'm not moving too far behind. Okay, so this is one important point. And the second point is, now do it very, very slowly, the attack. I want to start moving just before she can grab me. So actually, I'm guiding her into the movement. Okay, if she grabs me and then I try to do it, we're back into the Kihon. And there is no flow in this. So actually, I want to start moving just before, invite her into this movement here. It's like drawing in. Okay? So I hope you find these explanations useful and the way we practice. I mean, it's a basic Aikido exercise, but definitely there is some depth in it. And visiting different other dojos, I've seen some also different ways of doing it. It's not always exactly the same. So if you do it in a different way, give it a try to this one. You can compare. I can also compare when I go to visit other dojos and then just have fun practicing Aikido. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.